Good morning, SCA. Thank you to all who participated in the Junior High Talent Show this past Wednesday. This Tuesday is parent-teacher interviews, the second night. And this Wednesday, it's November 2nd. It's the staff meeting. It's early out. It's also Twin Day. There's prizes for the most creative twins, most identical twins, largest group of twins. Come at lunch for judging, the yearbook picture, and a famous twins trivia contest. So a little teaser to that is, here's a question. How old are Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen? How old were they when they first started on Full House? It's also the staff versus junior, senior boys and girls volleyball teams. So if you're on the teams, come out and play and come right at the beginning of lunch. And we welcome everyone to come and watch. It's always super fun. This Friday, November 4th, we will be having our Remembrance Day Chapel, and that is from 10:40 to 11:15 in the South Gym. Just a reminder to come in and leave quietly and respectfully. Fall break starts this Saturday, November 5th. When we come back from fall break, we will have a first and we'll be live in the link at 8:45. All right, let's talk basketball. High school basketball tryouts start this week for all high school basketball teams. High school girls basketball tryouts begin on Tuesday, November 1st in the morning, 7 a.m. to 8:30 in the main gym. The second tryout is Thursday, November 3rd. That's in the morning as well, so 7 a.m. to 8:30 in the main gym as well. If you are unable to make either of those tryouts, there will be a third tryout on Thursday, November 3rd at lunch. So that's 11:55 to 12:25, and that'll be in the main gym. Please see Mr. Aubrey if you have any questions about high school girls tryouts. For high school boys, those tryouts begin on Tuesday, November 1st, morning, 7 a.m. to 8:30 in the South Gym. The second tryout will be on Wednesday, November 2nd, 7 to 9 p.m. So questions, you can go see Mr. Corville or Mr. Reynolds about all things high school basketball. All right, here is a thought for the week. I'm going to say something to you and I want you to think about it. You are not what you have done. You are who Jesus says you are. So I'm going to say that again. You are not what you have done. You are who Jesus says you are. We aren't called to copy someone. We are called to be someone. When you understand who you are in Jesus, that's all Jesus wants. Psalm 23 says, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me." And then what does it say next? "Your rod and your staff, they comfort me." Have you ever thought about that? What does that mean? How does a staff bring comfort to someone who is walking through the valley of the shadow of death? This is what I think. The rod and the staff are an indicator that God brought me this far to show me I have so much more before me than what I've got behind me. Our expectation should be that the rest of your life will be the best of your life if you put your life in Jesus. I fear no evil, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Think of something that God has brought you out of. If you can remember that, it might help you get through whatever you are going through right now. We overcome by the blood of the Lamb and by the words of our testimony. So try this. Purposefully remind yourself of the faithfulness of God. He has not brought you this far to leave you. He has not brought you this far to leave you. Think about that. God has never failed. When you don't see God, and there will be times, remind yourself of what he has told us. The opposite of faith is actually what you see. It takes faith to believe that what God says is possible will actually take place. Faith is the substance of things hoped for. That's what Hebrews chapter 1, verse 11 says. That hope is an eager expectation of good. The expectation that Jesus will fulfill his promise. So here's the challenge. Remember his faithfulness. Look at your life and remember things that Jesus has done. Remind yourself that he was good then and he will be good now. The staff represents how consistent and faithful God has been. So remember those times, reconnect, and kind of reset yourself. He knows your season better than we know our own season. Remember the faithfulness of Jesus. Life isn't perfect, and you may not have everything you want or need, But thank God for Jesus. It's because of him that we actually don't have what we deserve. He gives us life that is far more significant than what we could have without him. That's it. That's all. I hope you guys have a fantastic week.